We're living in a crazy time, guys. There is no mistake about it that it is absolutely crazy. You know, they got the pandemonium going on about this eclipse that's coming up next week. You know, I was driving to work this morning. I work early in the morning, and I seen 3 different instances where the road rage that cars have these days, the patience that people have, has worn very, very thin. Like they're almost causing accidents, trying to get around people, trying to speed up on people, not paying attention to what they're doing. You know, we're all doing this to ourselves. It doesn't have to be this way. It really doesn't. The fact is, everybody thinks that there's nothing that they can personally do, but it's not about what we can personally do by ourselves. It's about what we can do together. And once we figure that out, maybe stuff will start to change, because the government works for us. The government isn't for us. The government works for us. We could fire all of them if we wanted to. Man, I was thinking the other day, when does this end? When do the wars end? We were in Iraq, we were in Afghanistan, we pulled out of Iraq, we pulled out of Afghanistan, and then all of a sudden we're trying to bomb Syria, we are in Iran, and we're in the Holy Land. You know, Russia's in Ukraine, China's after Taiwan. When does all this end? When does all this end? Or is this just some kind of distraction for what's really going on? I really don't know. Because nobody seems to figure anything out. Everybody just kind of goes along with the narrative. There is no reason for Russia to be in Ukraine. There is no reason for the Holy Land to be bombing Gaza. Right? Like, Russia invaded almost 2 years ago, and they can, what? They can't take over the little country of Ukraine by now, as big as Russia is. I mean, kind of ridiculous. What is really going on? That's the question. And I think what's really going on is the collapse of the system that we have to bring in the new system. And it's not far-fetched. It's a real thing. That's a real thing that's happening. Ever since 2008, this has been in the works. I'm 100%, I believe in it 100% that that's what's happening right now. And it's not like it's something new. Like I said, this has been happening, but this has been sped up. Ever since 2020, this has been sped up. And there's a reason why. Because for some reason, by 2030, all of this has to be done. By 2030, all of this has to be switched over. I don't know why. I don't think anybody knows why. But if you look at all the news on 2030, everything is by 2030. 2030 this, 2030 that, everything. The banks have to be switched over. You know, the new system. What's going to happen in 2030? I have no idea. But 2030 is the deadline for all of this. And everything is just going to happen in between now and 2030. So if you guys can hold out 6 more years until 2030, you'll be good. You will be good. And I don't think that the bad part, which is coming up, the real bad part, you know, with this election coming, you know, what happened last election season? There were riots all over the place. There was people robbing stuff. There was fights. There was arguments that split the whole damn country in half. This is going to be about the same, if not a little bit worse. But you can bet, I can 100% guarantee you that type of stuff is going to happen this summer. Guaranteed. 100%. There's no doubt in my mind that they're not. It's gotten way worse in 4 years. way worse. The economy is way worse. The problems are way worse than they were 4 years ago. But the situation is still the same. The same 2 people are going to go at it again we all know who is going to go and who's going to be right at the debate, right at the last presidential debate. We'll know. We know who Americans going to vote for. We know. This is nothing new, guys. This is not a mystery. They've literally been telling you for 10 years exactly what's going to happen. So yes, this channel is about me. This channel is about us. We're going to talk about God. We're going to talk about the end times. We're going to talk about finance. We're going to talk about the economy. We're going to talk about the prices. We're going to talk about all the bad things that are going on. Why? Because I'm not naive to it. I pay attention to this stuff. I've been researching this stuff for over a decade now, and it's about time I start talking to you about it, because I can't be the only one that understands this. I can't be the only one that realizes this. I can't be the only one that knows any of this. There is other people out there, and I want to create a community of believers that believe exactly what I know. I'm not alone in this. So if you don't want to talk about God, if you don't want to talk about finance, if you don't want to talk about the economy, if you don't want to talk about the prices, if you don't want to talk about Ukraine, if you don't want to talk about Russia, if you don't want to know what's going on, then get off my damn channel. Unsubscribe, go live in your fantasy world on somebody else's channel. That I'm fed up with this stuff. I'm 100% fed up with this stuff, and if you guys can't see the trap that's being set right now, you're not going to make it. You are not going to make it if you cannot see what's going on. You have to be blind or deaf not to realize what's going on here. This is not, they put it way out in the open. They put it out in the open. And people think they're waiting for a date. Oh, it's going to happen on this day. Motherfucker, it's already happening. It's already happening. There is no fast process. Oh, it's going to happen on this day. And this day is, I just wait for this day and I ain't got to worry about it until then. No. It's already happening. Every single day it's been happening for years. You think they're going to switch the whole system over in one day? It's going to seem like one day. Because one day you're going to wake up and you ain't going to be able to do shit. You ain't going to have no electricity. You ain't going to have no internet. And all they're going to do is blame it on a hack. All they're going to do is blame it on somebody else. When really, it's been the plan. It has been the plan the whole time. They're just going to blame it on somebody else so they can take the wool over your eyes once again. This stuff is crazy, guys. This stuff is crazy, and we live in some crazy times. I'm fortunate. I'm fortunate that I understand this, because I can see it. I can see it plain as day, exactly what's going on. Every time I see somebody with the road rage, oh, that's part of the plan. That's part of the plan. He's mad. Why is he mad? Because he ain't got no money, because he's broke, because he paid $8 for gasoline. A lot of people are giving up, guys. A lot of people are quitting. This is not a game anymore, people. This isn't a game. This is real life, and people be messing with us. They're messing with your money. They're messing with your family. They're messing with your politics. They're messing with everything. If you don't have gold, you're screwed. If you don't have silver, you're screwed. If you don't have digital assets, you're screwed. If your money is in the bank, you are screwed. You are screwed. All they have to do is turn the internet off. That's all they have to do. That's all they have to do. You're better off holding the cash in your underwear drawer than you are to have it in the bank right now. People say, oh, you're crazy, you're a conspiracy. No, it's not a conspiracy, bro. This is not a conspiracy. This is real freaking life right now. What's it going to take? What's it going to take for you to realize it? What's it going to take for you to realize it? What is it going to take for you to realize it? What's got to happen? What? I don't understand. What has to happen for you to get it? for you to understand what they're doing. Once you figure out why they want to do this, it's a lot easier, people. It's a lot easier if you can realize why they want to do it. And why do they want to do it? I'm going to tell you right now. They want control. That's it. How do they get control? They take away everything. They even said, you're going to have nothing and you're going to be happy. They said that, not me. They said that. I mean, come on, guys. Come on. I don't even know if you want to see the real me, but this is the real me. This is what I worry about. I got a family. I got kids. This is what I worry about. So why you always researching it? Why am I always researching it? Because this isn't a game. I need to know what's going on. I need to know what's going on. And when I know, I'm going to tell you what's going on. So let me digress. Thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you guys for being a part of this channel. We'll talk to you next time.